Hey folks, welcome to episode 66 of this Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. Okay, we are on round 120. So Shadow Empire games tend to go on for about 150 turns, I'd say. That seems like a general estimate. And, well, we're nowhere close to winning. I could probably win this in 30 turns if I really went for one of the big major races. It would probably have to be this one here, Gigare Pax, because I think they're at the moment they seem to be the leader. Oh no, it's Caranon Pax. Caranon Pax and Gigare Pax. If I was to defeat one of these, I would probably win, I'd say. You need 50 victory points, while the closest has to have 25 less than you. So, yeah, swallowing Caranon Pax or Gigare Pax would allow me to win the game. But I'm fighting Montafel for the time being. Now, strategically speaking, Montafel's probably... I mean, look, we can't really take much from them. And it's going to, like, logistics getting through here is going to be a real nightmare. So this really probably is just I think we're just going to try and take Pacifica and then see what happens. I might be able to sue for peace with them after taking Pacifica. Because look, this narrow little combat width here is bad. But one thing is, if we do want to go against Caranon Pax, we do then need to have a larger combat width. I mean, we can fight down this way, but my logistics down here are bad. I'm going to have to fix that. But having extra... really, we want to take this alien place here. And, I mean, if we could assimilate Roshoye Pax in some way... I don't know if you can get a treaty so that you can move through one another's territory. I don't even know if you can do that in this. I've certainly never done it with anyone. Let me just have a look at the mages. So it's not free movement, that's for population. We've already got a non-aggression pact. So we've got a friendship. There's a friendship pact as well. And then I think you've got a victory pact too. Now, forget what the victory pact actually does. This is just telling you all the effects of how to, the effects when played. Let me have a look. No, it's just telling you. Basically, it just allows you to win. I don't know if you can actually move anyone through their territory though, which is kind of what I would like. Because if I could move through Roshoye Pax, I've then got a way to get into the rest of Montafel. This is not really a great strategic target for me, but yeah, I'm interested to see how we can conduct a war like this. Now, Pacifica itself, it's not really the biggest city ever, but let's say we can take Pacifica, right, and we get this zone to ourselves. Then I can consider making this a forward base and then taking the rest. It would be maybe difficult to defend, but at some point soon I am going to have to start picking a real target, because this is just a war. I mean, they were making eyes at me from across our border, and it looked like they were going to go to war with me, so I just decided to preempt that, and it seemed to be a good idea, and I'll show you why. Let's go to the history and show what happened. So this is then, I forget which ones these are. It's not Vertillo, it's one of the others, but these guys are on the border of what's left of Gigwa, so they're kind of moving in, and I'm kind of glad that we sort of pushed them back this way. Okay, they attacked us there, but they didn't make any headway. Again, they attacked us there and lost. It's looking like they're going to be starting to run out of supplies, I think. This is Roshoye Pax just manoeuvring around. Here on the Vertillo front, they're just shuffling around as usual. Now, I've had an idea, which I'm going to talk about shortly, with regards to training, having cores set up to train troops, specifically just to train troops, so that we can quickly get new fresh troops into the SHQ. Okay, so we've done that. Let's have a look at the vidcom. Okay, so we've created 0 Gun 6, so I'm going to have to upgrade things now. We've completed mining robotization. which I think that should now increase the output of all our mining operations. We discovered an armored grenadier army, and we discovered a new tech turbojet engine. So this is going to be these are really good. I think one of my viewers, Trifler, was saying that this is what you really want to be aiming for if you want aircraft. So I think what I'll do is I might just beeline for this. I might just start making some aircraft now, because we're probably going to use them. We found a holographic Freud, which I love this card. Who is that guy calling himself Sigmund appearing in the palm of my hand? A source of wisdom and willpower. That's so cool. I'm more of a Carl Jung man myself, but Freud was cool as well. Very, very influential man in psychology. He invented psychology pretty much. Okay, so usual cards coming out. Got a load of zoo projects. I should use those. Now that we've got more political points, I might start doing that. Let me just write this down on my list of stuff to do. Oop. Throwing my pen around. So, like a bit of a behind-the-scenes peek. What I've started doing now is I'm actually taking a longer look at the game before I record, like sometimes up to an hour, and just kind of figuring out what I want to do, and then it will save a little bit of time on me kind of pondering stuff. Although I like to do that a little bit because I think the feedback that I've got so far is that people actually like the way that I'm presenting this. So I don't want to change things too much, you know, in case, because you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But as always, I'm open to criticism, so just let me know what you think. Okay, so I've written a load of stuff down. So the 13th Corps, which is on the Vitillo front, oh no, where is that? Here we are. But my empire is so big now. So these guys, this is going to be the first SHQ's main training corps. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a road down here. And I'm going to create some custom pull points, I think. T. Let's create some custom pull points just to pull some extra supply. So we've always got some extra supply coming down this way. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because what I want to do is I want to start sending any troops that have been trained here. And I want to get these guys in on training. So let's go to... Oh no, that was the leader. Let's go to... Oops. Yeah, stratagem. HQs. Here we are. Yes, this is still the slow bit of the game. The game speed seems to have increased significantly since the last patch, by the way, which is really good news. Okay, so I'm going to put these guys... Well, I was playing this on a HQ unit. Where are we? Oh, there we go. My bad. So you click on this, stratagem. And then let's put them in, we want field training.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. So now I think pretty much everyone here has already been field training or better. So what we want to do is we want to send these guys back now to, send them back to the SHQ. So, I don't remember how we do this again. I did figure out, how to do this and now I've completely forgotten. There's a way of sending them back. Oh, that was it. You do it here, I think. Yeah, you do it here. So you basically need to have some troops to replace them with, and then you send them back, and you can actually decide which ones you want to change. I'll remind myself how to do that next time. I'm not going to bother with it now, but while I'm recording, because I've forgotten. I did work it out in the other video, but I'll remind myself. Okay, so that's for the first SHQ. For the second SHQ, these guys here are going to be doing the same job. These are on a line as well. So I'm just going to get a dirt road. Let's just have it. It should be okay, actually. I might just build a road out into this desert here. There we go. And then just so that we've got, and I'm just going to put that on pull points only. And I might just stick 50. Oh no, it won't be here. Yeah, and then we'll just be pulling. Oh no. Don't want to be blocking pull points. And then here I'm just going to pull 50 here. I think that's going to be okay. And just so that I know that there's going to be enough to be able to ferry troops in. And again, I'll remind myself how to do this. I'm going to change these from... I don't think these guys are going to attack, so I'm not going to keep them in entrenchment anymore. I'm going to put them into training. I actually think that field training shouldn't work if you're moving. I think that would be a better way for that to work. It seemed. I think this would be this is what this job should be for. What this particular strategy should be for is creating training corps, and then you can send those training corps, you know, troops to and from them, so that they can get experience. And then I think that would be a decent way of doing it. Okay. Next, we need extra infrastructure. So look, we've got a bottleneck here. So this is a really serious problem. Meta Mountain probably needs to start. We need more truck stations basically, or to increase the size of truck stations. So what have we got here? We've got a truck station 3, and we're a city size 4. So we can probably increase the size of our trucks. So I'm going to build a truck station 4. I'm also going to build the next truck station up, and it's only a truck station 2 here. Look. Hold on a minute, what's going on here? Okay, why is this going like this? Why have I done that by myself? This is just a waste of logistics. So block. Let's block that. Yeah, it's saying now because of pull points. Yeah, I probably should delete this road. I think this might be a better idea. So let's just go to demolish infrastructure and let's just delete that road there. We don't need that. That's just causing us problems. So there we go. We should get a little bit more logistics along here. Cornaya itself, we need to upgrade. We've just finished an agridome. So now what we need is the next level of truck station. That's probably one of the issues. Meta Mountain probably also needs a better rail station. Now we are drawing a lot of supply going down this direction. So got a supply base 3 there, which is really, it should be dramatically extending our supplies. But yeah, it's just a truck station 2. Probably going to upgrade this one too. No, I won't. And the reason being is because on my list, and this is the next thing we've got to do, is we need to build here in Gannett, we need to build a mine, because we're actually running really low on metal. So I'm going to try and get as many metal facilities on the go as possible. Here's one in Betifer. So I'm just going to get, I'm going to spend some industrial points to get into this mountain. And I'm going to make sure that we are blocked on this direction, apart from some pull points. And then let's get a metal mine up.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Now this is a level 7, so it's relatively easy to get out. Now there is another one. There are metal mines in Percy and Opalmont. So Opalmont is down here, next to Percy. The one in Opalmont is here, look. So I want to build a metal mine here. Metal mining facility. And then there's one in Percy here. Now these guys, yeah, they don't have many workers, so... Oh, that sound effect. I actually edited the female sound effects in this game, and I just to put the radio effect over it, and there's that one voice pack for that one that just played that I'm not happy with, and it still sounds a bit screechy, but it was just recorded completely differently to all the others, and I used a batch file to process them, but Vic said he was happy with it, and he was like, because I was like, oh, I'm not happy with that one, and I kind of want to change it. He was like, ah, it's fine now, just leave it. But I'm still not happy. Actually, I don't. I don't know if you noticed, but if you go to the game credits on the title screen of this game, I'm actually in the credits, which is really cool because I didn't really do much. It was only like, you know, half a day's work, something like that, and I just thought I'd do it for Vic because it was bugging me that the female voices didn't have any radio effect on them, and so I just offered to do it, and he was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And it was really nice of him to accept my offer, because I just thought, oh, that's cool, man. I can get my name on the credits of a game that I really like this is definitely my favorite game. I've decided. I mean, I've got a lot of favorite games. I love Dominions 5 as well. It's just another incredibly good game. And I really love Total War Warhammer 2 because that's just an incredibly good game as well. And they're all very different, but Shadow Empire, I think at the moment, is just, nothing engages me like this, and I can play it non-stop. Like Dominions, after a bit, I can play Dominions for hours as well, but sometimes I'm kind of like, I've had enough now. And same with Warhammer, Total War Warhammer. I kind of, sometimes I can play for an hour or so and then I'm kind of like, it's tiring me out now. But this, I can just play this for days. I've got to be careful. It's like, I think I said this before, but it could be getting a bit of a problem. City manpower is getting a bit low. Okay, so generally speaking, because I've built so many zones, and I did this deliberately because I kind of wanted to see what would happen. Can you do this big sprawling, you know, kind of lots and lots of zones style of play? And yes, you can is the answer, clearly. But we are getting to the point now where the population are having to spread out so far, and I was warned about this, that you can't really get big zones, you know, like some of the big zones start really losing their population. So part of the way to stop this is to just make sure that all of your zones are well developed, or certain of your zones are well developed, and you kind of encourage people to be pushed around. But overall, I am starting to, I'm not able to generally get past city level 4. Now some of the cities that I've taken are going to be a lot different. So for example, let's go over to the western side of my empire when I've got these two big cities here together. Salzburg and Rorabares. Rorabares is big. Look, it's over 200,000 people. So this really, we do need to upgrade this city. If I've not got a decision to do it. Yeah, this one, look, it's actually asking me to do it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay the upgrade cost on Rorabares just to get that up, because we can actually make use of this. And if we just make sure that we keep building this up as the civilization level, then we can keep this as a large city. And it would be really good if we could kind of, because this might be a critical city feeding this war front if this war goes on for long. So as part of the general conversation about manpower, I do want to start moving towards using robotic troops, especially once I've got my metal situation sorted out. So we've got industrial robotization, mining robotization. What we need to do is get automated turrets next. I think that's part of the prerequisite for robotic soldiers. And yeah, once we've got robotic soldiers, they're like a defensive oriented troop, and we can start basically using those for most of our troops. And what I'll do is I will start filtering people back into my cities so that they can be working in the cities. And this is really critical. Now I've just got the mining robotization, which is going to increase, I think it reduces the amount of people needed to be working in your mines, but you know, relatively speaking. But really we want to be increasing our manpower so that we've got more people making industrial output, because that's going to be really, really, really helpful for the overall development of our of my empire. Okay, what else have I got on my list? Okay, so security outpost, which I want to rename because I don't like the name of it, also has a scavenger point here, which I want to get working. So let's build a road out there, and again, let's just get some pull point. We'll set the pull system up to be pulling into that, and I want to construct a recycling facility. I want to use these while I've got the opportunity. They will become kind of obsolete like later on, but why use, you know, why not bring them up, why not dig it out while I can, is what I'm saying. Now this has got a lot of metal, 30,000, so this one's probably worth upgrading. Security outpost does need upgrading itself. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if there's enough people in there. No, we can't, I just saw. But one thing I can do is increase my worker salary a little bit and increase the public budget, because worker happiness is really low here, so I'm going to increase that by quite a lot, and I'm just going to put them on never fire.
Roger that.
There we go. So that's increased worker happiness, so hopefully we'll be getting more workers in here. Okay, and I want to rename this place, and I thought I'd just call it North Point, because it's just a simple, easy name for me to remember. Eventually, one day, I will develop the ability. I'm going to have to pay him again. Never mind, it's only a couple of points. So I'm just going to change this to North Point, because I don't like the name security outposts. North Point, there we go, simple.
Roger that.
Okay, so we've got that North Point, and once we build that recycling facility, I'm going to upgrade the metal mine here. We probably could also do with upgrading the truck station eventually. I want to do the same with scavenger. Hold on, it's called Security outpost. That was security outpost, wasn't it? So it's large archive here. I'm going to rename this one to Oasis because it's in a desert.
Roger that.
And
Roger
firm
that.
orders. So yeah, let's just give it a bit more of a memorable name, even if it's not a particularly good name. Okay. That's about it. I want to retire Michael Blackhands. So, is that his name? Michael Blackhands. It is. There's a quick way of doing this, and that's right. Okay, so let's go to Michael Blackhands. Now he's still okay, but he's got basically no operational command. He's an all right. He's okay. He'd probably be okay in a. He could probably be okay in a zone, but he's getting old, and I think 72. Like, look, he's got a fairly high endurance score. This is used in old age effects. So I might be able to swap him in. I might be able to put him as a zone commander. And if we have a look at we need some military leaders now. So let's go to command rating. And let's see if there's anybody in a zone, like the governor of Limac, Clyde Fox, right? Clyde Fox, Cap 2. He's a better commander than he is anything else. So I'm going to relieve you, and I'm going to give you a better job.
Roger that.
And then let's get. So next term we'll put that old guy in there, and we'll put Clyde Fox in the 10th Light Infantry Brigade. Now, let me just remind myself which was the 10th again. I think they're on the eastern front, which means they're probably here. Infantry, 10th. There we go. I remember the 10th now. So we moved them. Oops, went too far. There we are. I removed him, didn't I? So let's get Clyde Fox in there. Just make sure. Is he a good person? Doesn't go much in the way of infantry tactics, but let's get him in there anyway. I think he wasn't happy with that. I think he was expecting a better job, but he'll be okay. And then we've got the 18th Machine Gun Infantry Brigade as well, and we'll put Kit Manders in there. She's looks like she's better with tanks, but let's just get her in there anyway for the time being. Oh, it's that voice again. And yeah, so I've done a couple of the decisions. Let's go through the urgent issues. There was a couple of things that I noticed in here. We've got some commanders who have got kind of low relations. So Ronnie Morbius. I'd like to be able to click on these. Okay, so Ronnie here he is, commander of the 1st HQ. Okay, here's. Hold on a minute. Yeah, 53. We want his relation up higher. He's important. So let's play a stratagem on him. And we want. Bonus is not going to give us very much. Could give him an estate gift. That gives us 5d20. That's a lot. Official gift might do it, or commercial gift. Commercial gift is 5d20 as well. So let's. Oh, he's already received that.
Roger that.
Okay, successful skill roll. So Ronnie Morbius, did that work on him? It didn't give me any feedback. Let's go back to him in the management screen. Okay. Didn't seem to do anything. Maybe I misread that card, what that card does. Okay, so pass. Give him a Medal of Merit. No, he's already got one. This guy's obviously been a problem for a while. Let me have a look at this. He's got no corruption. 58 ambition. What's his problem? Well, he doesn't like commerce. That's why we keep making commercial decisions. He doesn't like commerce, but he's really good at trade. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Maybe he's just a reluctant commerce guy. Anyway, he's a really good commander. He's a really good commander. We really need to keep this guy happy. I want him up. So I think there's got to be something we can play on him. Could play this one on him.
Copy that.
We never knew about Ronnie Morbius's family, did we? Okay, so that's going to increase my relations with him +2 every turn. So that will increase it gradually. So that's fine. I can just leave that now. Montafel and Montafel, we've done that one. Scavenger in Salzburg. So in Salzburg there's a scavenger to create. Salzburg is on the other side of the map, so let me just go to that. Okay. There. So I've already built the road out to it. So I just wanted to,
Yes, sir.
so you could see me do this. There we go. So we're going to build another scavenger there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to give me strain, unfortunately, administrative strain, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. Keysmont metal mine upgrade. So Keysmont. Honestly, forgotten where this one is. Keysmont. Just look for it in the zones because I can't even see it there. Okay. It might be it's not the name of a zone, so I'll just leave it for now. I will find that again eventually. It wasn't a massive. I think what I've done, I'm an idiot, and I looked at the name of the zone title or the asset title rather than the wherever it was. But I'll come back to that. And yeah, so there's a bunch of zoo projects. I'll do that. I think I'll go through those off camera. I'm just going to put a bunch of zoo projects where they're needed, but I don't think that's going to be very exciting for you to watch. Okay, so we're all about done. Let's go through the decisions for this turn. There's nothing to discover here, so I'm just going to put this right up. Economic Council research objective. Power plants. I mean, we're so close. Power plants will come out next turn. It might be worth getting that just so we can burn some of this fuel because we've got excessive fuel. And power plants take, in this patch, they take less people, I think. Although I don't know if he's changed that for this one. But I might just get that and just. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. In the last turn, we just got a new model of machine gun. Zero gun 6. Weapon design 120. Yeah, this is a good design again. It was building on a fairly good structural design 93, which isn't bad. So yeah, this is doing good. Doing good. Actually, the Zero Gun 5 didn't really get much in the way of use. It's not even been used by the looks of it. So I'm going to put that on as a high quality now. So I guess the Gauss has become my standard. Okay, this is useful, by the way, because you can use it to filter things out, and I'll remind myself how to do that later. Okay, so there are a couple of things that we could get, but I think most importantly, I need to get myself a medium tank now. That is that's using polymer armor. So let's build upon the Dragon 2. And we'll use this we'll get this high velocity gun. And I'm going to give it polymer armor. So 582 total weight would be with that. 50 mil polymer armor might be alright. So let's go with 100. And then what engine are we going to need? Yeah, we'll give it the double diesel engine. We're not running out of diesel. Okay, so that was something that I really want to do because I haven't really got a metal efficient medium tank, and medium tanks are still going to be useful. There's loads and loads of those light tanks, and I'm using heavy tanks to take them out at the moment. But I think having some medium tanks might be a bit more cost efficient. Minor worker striking coin. Oh yeah, I'm just going to use. I'm just going to. Wow, that's expensive. Warm stream. Not many people here. I think I'm going to crack down on this one. Oh, we failed. Oh, I didn't expect that. Abductions and Oasis. Right. This is going to be a problem. Look, this is a really tough decision to make. Now, Eugene Deeplight, he doesn't have the commander rating to be able to do this. So I'm going to attach one of our advisors. No, he's no good. I also want to remove Victor Radonite. He's attached to Micah Strutter, but this is affecting my loyalty, my relation with her. It's going down. Look, if you look, it says penalty for friction with advisor or attached leader -22. So she doesn't like being micromanaged, which makes sense because neither do I. So let's call him and let's just attach him, and then we're going to attach him to Eugene Deepnight, Governor of Oasis. Okay. Eugene Deepnight. This is where it becomes a problem because I really need this changing. There he is.
Understood.
Okay. So let's see now if that's increased his chances. Well, he'll get a re-roll anyway. So let's just try. Critical failure. Ah! You idiot. I'm going to try again here. Failure. At least that critical failure was serious. That's an Oasis. So let's just... we're going to have lost a whole lot of population. It's an absolutely brutal event, that one. It's a brutal event. It's really, really damaging. Look, 5,000 pop. We lost 4,000, 3,900. That's a lot of population to lose. Oh well. What next? Waste disposal accident in Gigwa. Dolores Anderson.
Roger that.
Critical success. Danger did not increase. Okay, so at least we got some good luck. Okay, Robespierre Republic turns its parliament against us. Now, these syndics are becoming a problem for us. I have actually got the troops down here to be able to stand up to them, to be honest. And you know what? That might be a good... It might be a good conquest for us. Now, Robespierre, I think, are at war with everybody. They're, let's have a look. They're at war with Gigwa, Montafel, Gigare, Pax, and Caranon Pax. It's actually in our interest to go to war with these guys now. So what I might do is I might try and tie this, get this up quick. Yeah, we've got that. We've got this. There's a zone here we can take as well, farmer zone. We could probably take that quite quickly, and then then we can go this way into Robespierre. Now, let me just have a look at our. Yeah, Robespierre's being eaten fast, so let's just let them. I'm not bothered. Let's not meddle.
Yes, sir.
So it's turned cold. Our spies in Caranon Pax have found info. Now, Caranon Pax. They're at war with Robespierre and Montafel. Let's try and get the real politicas in. Because the corporatists are more likely to go to war with us. Although if we get the syndics in, they might declare war on us as well. And that might make it easier for us to declare war. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. That sounds a bit crazy, but it's not going to hurt if I do it just a couple of times. And then I can really start preparing for war. Because I'm pretty sure that Montafel is not going to last that long, actually. And I think that any war with Robespierre Republic would be over pretty quick too. I can at least try and dash and take as much territory as I can. And then, you know, try to keep Gigare Pax sweet. In fact, I'm going to see if I can raise my relations with Gigare Pax. I forget how you do this. We've already opened contacts with them. We suppose we could send them a gift, so... The relations is 51. Quite a high difficulty.
Yes, sir.
Critical failure. Okay, so then that actually annoyed them. Whoops. Oh dear. Let's just have a look at this. 61. Yeah, got to be careful there. Being at war with... I know I was talking about being at war with everyone as being something that might be quite fun, but I do also want to win. Okay. Let's start on... We'll start on this side as usual. So, what do I want to do down here? War with Rushoye Pax looks quite likely now. Which means we want to start pushing out this direction. We've just got to be mindful of our logistics in this direction. It's we haven't got a lot in the way of a logistical... Oh, what's going on here? That's why. Yeah, we don't need 300 down there, so that's too much. But let's get... $200 should be enough. That should be way more than enough to supply all that. So, and hopefully that's not going to affect this too much. Let me just see what... How many was used that last turn? 300. We're going to have... Oh no, that's not enough. Let's put that down to 800. Yeah, we're pushing it. This is going to be a little bit tight. It's going to be a little bit tight here. We do need to increase our... Probably increase this... Oh, we haven't got... Oh, that's why. We've not nationalised the transport hub here. Well, that's going to help. So... now we should have more transport next turn. Should probably have more trucks. Let's get this these guys are going to join back up with the HQ. Let's try and keep them all kind of moving in the same... At the same time if I can. Okay, the 6th Corps are going to just move down. I'll just eliminate these quickly.
Go, go, go.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. Okay, they're kind of getting out of... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then we just need to extend these roads down a little bit. Maybe like this. And let's just delete that road. So, there we go. Okay. Let's move the 3rd mechanized infantry up. Not move any further. The 1st, we're going to go down this direction, weren't they? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. Oh well, that was that was amusing enough. Okay, let's get these guys down here and see if we can... Try not to do that again, of course. They've got somebody to back them up and fall back to, unfortunately. Let's just get the HQ down so it's spread out and covering more coverage. Let's see if we can push these guys back. These are going to all be... Oh no, they're not low on supply. Oh, this is Root Head Federation, that's why. Oh, I'm not even attacking the right people. So the 10th Infantry now... Get these guys that way. We're going to attack with this this brigade here. Great job. Let's just cut those off there. And I'll attack him with my infantry. do it.
Let's go.
Oh wow, they're defending well. They've held. Wow. Wow, they really held well. Yeah, I don't want to be doing any more of that. That's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, I think I'll task the 10th with taking route head. Okay. Moultrie. Let's see if we can take this turn. So we're just going to bombard them. Okay. Oh, they're well entrenched, look. Didn't really manage to do much in the way of dropping down their entrenchment. I don't think we'll take that this turn. Don't think there's much hope we can get that. It would be very, very costly. Let's carry on with our mission of encirclement. So we've got some tanks here. This might be a weak chain again, a weak part of the chain, but what we want to do is try and get... Oh, they've got a lot of troops there, look. They've got a lot there too. Yeah, this is the most of their forces now are all packed into this smallish area. I say small, it's hundreds of kilometers. Ah, we might be able to break in there though. Oh, disastrous. I think we made it.
Yeah, right.
Lost some tanks though. We're low on supply, that's the problem. But that might have done the job because look, we've got a little bit closer. Yeah, those blockers aren't going to be any use there. But we could move them here and probably try to pinch in one of these, create a pocket. We can cut these guys off from the supplies in Moultrie. That would be good. Yeah, it looks like they might be... Got any supply issues yet? I don't really see it. Ah, we can attack here, look. There we go, that's better.
Do no harm? Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's get these down here, around this way. Let's see if we can get this armor brigade. We'll try and hit here, I think. Now, I'm not sure if we can get around to this top. No, again, they're very, very well defended. Try and get as many tanks as I can in on this side. See if the one... Yeah, we can probably add this this light tank battalion here to the 1st Armour Brigade. There we go. So we can make use of their bonuses. Actually, it might be better to use to attach these GR units here. There we are. Okay. I want to get these bikes down this way, so we've got more recon points on here. So we've got a fair amount of recon. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a good setup for next turn, I think. So we'll just keep that like it is. Let's start moving the 11th. Where were they going? I need to start writing this down where I'm sending all these guys. Maybe I'll move them... First Krypton site. Not a very good commander. They're not going to be needed here. I might move them I might just keep them somewhere around Gigwa. Yeah, let's just kind of keep them on this side. That's the other one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be another one. These tanks can move over to support. Yeah, I'm gonna get them supporting here, I think. Yeah, I need to start writing these down a little bit more, I think. No, I don't want to avoid Aurora Federation yet. Just having a look. Okay, I think I've got most of the movement done in this direction. We still need to get some police force units down. The second corps, they were going up to the western front, I believe. No, there's no logistical points to move them. Apparently. No. Oh yes, there is. Okay. To see how far we can get them. It was just that one. We can only move that one HQ. Let's see if we can just replace these transports as well. There we go. Okay, motorized artillery is a go. 16th. These were moving to this front, weren't they? I don't want to annoy these guys too much, but I think it's wise to. I don't want my supply lines cut, and that could be a serious problem if they cut this supply line here. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. So let's just get these. Ah, that's why we are cut off. It's this bottleneck here. This is a problem, a real problem. Oops. Let us maybe drop some of the supply points from that direction. How many did we use this turn? 2,900. Next turn we're going to have 2,600. Oh, that's weird. Why less? I want to be careful with messing around my logistics point. Okay, so that's going to increase the amount going down this way. I've got to be a little bit careful messing around my logistics too much, because this was a really fine balance, and if I get it wrong, everybody starves. So, yeah, you've got to be. I've got to be really careful here. Okay, so we've got a police unit here. Get these guys down to where they're needed. Yeah, he's going to be moving down this way too. Yeah, there's no strategic move points left. Okay. I think these are all. They're all good. These don't need to move. These guys need to move, but they need. I'm going to move them via the HQ, the SHQ, because they need to get some. They've just been upgraded with these laser rifles, and as you can see, they've got no ammunition. They've got no ammunition. So, and they're missing some items. So let's just get them on into the SHQ. Wait there one turn. Okay, let's take a look at the western front now. This new front that we've got. The enemy hasn't really he's been a bit slow to redirect any troops. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's actually being attacked here more than he is on this side. So let's see if we can get some recon points. Okay, that's where Vertino is. Got to be careful of these. I'm going to bring some of these auxiliaries up. Okay, we've managed to cut these guys off. I'm tempted. Let's try and move these up now. Let's see what we can do. Looks like they're cut off. Yeah, the GR grade's not enough now, and we managed to get them to surrender. Great news. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. So we have got an enemy on this side, but it would be good to be able to get. We can actually get a Pacifica this way. So we might have ourselves a route into his lands. Let's move these rockets up. And we've got the 50th Machine Gun Infantry Battalion. Oh, sorry, not the 50th. This is the the 18th. So the 18th is now going to move up too. I'm going to take what positions we can. There we go. And then we've got this medium tank battalion. And I don't want to show these to the enemy yet. So you might already be able to see them. But let's just move them to sort of here. We've got the 15th is incoming too. I'm just going to march them now, because I want to actually raise a armoured brigade, or a heavy armoured brigade. Okay. We got loads of troops on the way. Oh, we've got these blockers too. And some tank destroyers. Yeah, I'm gonna move those in manually. We don't need them right now. If they do suddenly come forward, mind you, look, we are quite. Yeah, I think we've got enough tanks to be able to fight these off. Look, they're only 60mm howitzer guns and 50mm steel plating. I think that our Dragon 2s should be able to deal with those okay. And we've got GR Cataphracts as well, which is a monitor tank, biggest thing that we can get. Oh, I need to remember to make some police units as well, just so that we've got police forces for anything that we take. Be nice. I don't know if there's already a policing skill, but I think that would be good. That might be something nice that Vic could add as a little extra, you know, kind of some kind of skill for police forces. And somebody who knows the game better than me might be able to tell me whether that's already in here or not. I've not seen it though. The other thing that I think I would really like would be some artillery. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I actually built I built. Oh, where is it? I started building an airbase here. I thought maybe I didn't finish it. Maybe I didn't finish it. Okay, so I actually want to start building air bases, but let's see if I can hold this line. And how easy it would be for us to build an air base here. Just one round. I might as well, if I build an air base here, at least that is a good place to be able to defend here. So, and I have got scout planes, so they have got flak. And those scout planes of mine are not going to be very good against flak. But I think I will eventually start building some aircraft. They don't seem to be using them though. I haven't seen them use any aircraft. We'll see though. If we suddenly start getting bombarded, I'll know I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. Let's get... I don't think I'll be able to build it here. Oh, I can. Heavy armor brigade. Let's go. Okay, we've got that pink colour. I'm gonna change their colour. I'm gonna change those to... I might make them red. Okay. Second heavy armor brigade. And these things, I've not used any of these yet. These metal heads. 180mm high velocity gun and 150mm polymer plating with a powerful engine. These things are going to be pretty useful. They're not there, you know, we've got laser guns coming, so they're not going to be... They're not, you know, they're not outdated, but they will be outdated soon. But they should be able to, you know, 50 of these should be able to take out, you know, equivalent amount of light tanks very, very easily, I would have thought. They shouldn't be, these lions, especially the Lion 1, shouldn't be able to do any damage to those things. So, yeah, we are, this is just protection, because we need to engage and destroy the cores that they've got. They've got the first light armor core, and there's another one as well somewhere. Let me just see if I can find it. There's a light infantry core. I can't see it now. We might be able to see it in Montafel over... No, wait. Montafel military details it will be in. Can I see it? Like economy, territory. Doesn't look like I've got the military details for them. I probably need to get more spies in. That's definitely something I want to do now anyway, so let's spend some strategic points on that. Some political points, sorry. To get some spies in.
Yes, sir.
Failure. Oh, come on. We need to rely on a decent roll to get a spy team in.
Yes, sir.
Failure. Look, it's a 1d100 plus 98, so I guess it's like 50% chance. That's why it's
Yes, sir.
success. Okay, so we got some spies in. I want to get more spies in. I want to be able to see what they've got. Let's have a look in last camp. We've only got 2 spies in there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we easily got a team in there. And then let's just get one in at this zone at the top. We've only got 1 spy there.
Yes, sir.
Critical success, that's better. Okay, so we managed to get double the number of spies in. Let's just get a single spy in on zone here.
Yes, sir.
Just so we can get an idea of what they've got over this direction as well. It's also good because I'll be able to get eyes on what my opponents, you know, what my rivals are, how they're doing in that war. Okay. So, yeah, that's about it. I think there are other things that we could probably get. I wanted another machine gun. I think I said I wanted another brigade. Let me see if I can afford that. Metal-wise, I probably can. Look, we're starting to get a lot more metal now. 3,000 a turn, yeah, that's good. And we are actually spending more money on metal, so not money, but we've started to divert the manpower into more metal, so I should be getting a decent metal income now. Also, we're not building so many heavy metal. We're not drawing metals to build more infrastructure right now. I want to actually get these formations out first as a matter of priority. So. Oh, we could even take another heavy army brigade. I think that would be overkill though. My RPGs aren't good enough to have decent grenadiers yet. If I could get some better RPGs, they might be quite useful against those tanks with light armor. I don't think they're going to be much good at the moment. Wait, I don't want to get an armored brigade until I've got a better version of Dragon. I did notice that in the last game, I rewatched the video of me playing the last game very quickly, and I noticed that when I created these, look, it actually could put some Dragon 2s in with the blockers. They're not too bad though. They've actually got they've got a decent hard defense, I guess. So they're actually adding a bit of hard defense into these blocker units, which, you know, that it's not really what I wanted, but it should be okay. I might be able to change them. No, we can't. I don't want to scrap them. I forget how you do this now. I thought you could just kind of replace them, but I don't think you can do it. Never mind. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get ourselves another machine gun. I think I'm just going to go with the MG infantry at the brigade level. So maybe I'll get motorized. Yeah, mechanized is a bit much, and we haven't got. I actually want to get more. I want to upgrade my APCs first. So let's just get a motorized machine gun infantry brigade. Yeah, these look good. And so that's a motorized group. And we want to get... let's have a look. We don't want a brigade now. Now we just want to get... we can't do it. Mechanized artillery. Probably motorized artillery would be fine. Independent mechanized infantry battalion. Where are we? Why not have motorized artillery? I thought I did. Nope. Okay. Oh, walkers are also, mind you, it's heavy walkers that you want against tanks, but walkers might be useful. However, I think this is there isn't really the terrain necessary for walkers. Maybe around here, if we get this far into Maken and Tirania, then these places might be a good place to start using walkers. I think I'll leave it for now. We can probably build them here. So let's get another tank destroyer battalion. And we'll add those to that motorized machine gun infantry brigade we just created. And then we'll get the blockers as well. And this time we're definitely only going for blockers. There we are. Okay. So those can be brought up to support. Now I'll use the faster units, the motorized units are going to be good for cutting supply lines and that kind of thing, and quickly moving in to fill gaps. The usual job for motorized and mechanized troops. We've still got plenty of resources, so buggies and motorbikes are also going to be really useful. Now I've got lasers on the motorbikes now. Maybe we can make a motorbike regiment. Yeah, for scouting. And they're actually going to be useful in attack as well. I might attach those to the... These have all got people attached, I think. Let's just leave them as an independent for now. But yeah, they're relatively cheap as well. Probably get some buggies too. Okay, so we've got a couple of fast units now for scouting. And these buggies, if I remember right, I designed them so that they should be able to withstand tank. Like, yeah, they got 50mm steel plating, so they stand a chance of surviving howitzer hits. Not so with the infantry, but the infantry these are actually pretty good, and they've got a fair hard defense look. They've got 223 hard defense. These guys, like, one thing people miss with the motorbikes is they don't get the same penalty to soft attack like normal infantry do. Look, if you look at the infantrymen, you get half of the soft attack as you get the soft defense, but it's not so with the bikes. So look, they're actually good in attack, just like the jetpack infantry. People miss that, I think, or I've at least seen people say they don't think they're that good, but I think that the motorbikes are really good. In fact, I'm really glad that Vic's enabled the ability to be able to form formations now, including these kind of troops, because it really allows you to play this kind of raiding style faction, where you can just have loads of bikes and buggies, and form armies out of them. I mean, why not? In a planet like this, it seems like a very viable tactic to me. I mean, just think in the real world, in the Middle East and certain theatres like in Afghanistan, they're making real use of things like those technical trucks. Where you see the guys hanging off the side of them with their AK-47s, and they've got loads of them, and they're obviously really suitable for transport and maybe even for military operations, in this kind of environment. So why not, eh? Why not have more motorbike groups and buggies? They will become invalidated once we've got things that can penetrate armor a little bit more, like these, you know, these laser troops. But he's not using that many of them. And, you know, they're going to be good for cutting supply lines and things. Yeah, we're about done there. I think. Yeah, we've about done our. I think we're low on metal again, so really overspent on metal. But so that's great. We've actually got some decent forces up here now. I think I've got enough to be able to defend myself with, particularly with that this heavy armor battalion. I think what I would like to do is seek and destroy their tank corps myself. They've got a lot of tanks, but I've now got quite a lot of tools to do it with. Maybe even one more of these heavy, like, you know, just to make a really thorough job. And it's not like I'm not struggling for, you know, resources. So maybe if I built one more of these heavy tanks, or maybe once the new design for the medium tanks come out, I might build an armor brigade with, you know, like, that's just a little bit less heavy on the resources, perhaps. And probably they'll be a little bit less fuel intensive. But yeah, if I can engage and destroy these tanks, I don't think these guys have got anything. At least not that I can see. I can't see much. They're going to have troops in these zones here as well. But I'm pretty sure at least I can take Pacifica, cut these troops off here and just get them in a pocket. So yeah, I want to be able to have enough troops that I can actually create, like, you know, to be able to cut off a large amount of these troops. And then we really very quickly, we want to kind of get as much of this territory as we can before Carrion Pax takes it, because I really want to get a decent combat with, so because these are going to be a target. I think they're the closest people to me. If I make war with these and take them out, I've probably won the game. I think I'll probably win the game. Okay, I think that is about it. There might be there's other stuff I can do with regards. I mean, I need to start making more money, so I've probably got to have a bit of think about how I can go about doing that. But everything else is looking okay. Might just make some more ammunition.
Understood.
First SHQ. We also need to make some ammunition here.
Yes, sir.
To make sure you've always got a bit of a surplus. You never know when there's going to be heavy fighting. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I might off camera just go through and just put some of those zoo projects in, and, you know, maybe add some political trucks, that kind of stuff. Okay, wow, that's a long episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.